Thank you again to everyone who's been connecting with us on social media. I'd love to hear your thoughts on our performance this morning. Of course, Willy Mason joins us. We've had two amazing performances, so thank you so much for that. Great to have you in the country, but great to be able to connect with a singer-songwriter that has such an authentic drive behind your music. I mean, I know it's a cliche to sell out in that commercial environment, but this is a job. You've got to make a career for yourself, but you seem to have stayed in that folk kind of zone, and now the rest of the industry is catching up. It almost feels like this is the era of folk. Folk is the new pop. It's the time of the singer-songwriter. Do you kind of feel like your music is becoming more mainstream now?
I mean, I'm here on TV in South Africa, so there's something nice about that. You know, I guess the traditions that I draw from in my songwriting and my influences go way back, and it's music that has popped its head up in different forms all through history, and you can find it in popular music, you can find it in less popular music, but the melodies and the messages just keep coming back around because we're still dealing with the same struggles that we have for hundreds of years.
Yeah, the human condition, it really is. Now, you certainly haven't strayed away from that deeper message that underpins so much of the work that you do, and I'm so glad that is still a big motivator, but you've been honing your skills, what we've seen you do on the guitar today, and I know this is something that you've been quite outspoken about, that you've been really wanting to push your voice, to push your vocals, to push your guitar work. Do you feel like that you're becoming a better musician with the amount of performing that you do? I mean, you perform with some of the best on so many stages. Is that more of a focus now, or do you still feel like this is your time to get that message out there? And the world is crazy at the moment; it needs that voice. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the writing and the playing go hand in hand, kind of, you know, and having that confidence in performing lets me push farther with what I'm talking about and what I'm trying to put across. And I've learned so much from all of the musicians that I've toured with. And then lately I've started teaching as well, which has been amazing. I've picked up so much from my students and from trying to explain things to them. It's been one of the most exciting things in the last few years.
Well, they say that you learn so much more as a teacher than you ever did as a student. Yeah. I absolutely love that. I'm going to ask you just for a one-word answer here, a favorite band that you've toured with, because, I mean, Radiohead, come on, Mumford & Sons. Who has been the most influential band that you've toured with?
Radiohead has. Just because sorry, one word, Radiohead.
Dude, no one ever gets that right, man. No, that is completely awesome, dude. And I really am, I can't say enough how privileged we are to have you on the studio floor and get a taste of it. I know you've played some new stuff for us, which is awesome, but I think let's get into an old favorite. Here he is, Mr. Willy Mason with Oxygen. Take it away, sir.
I want to be better than oxygen so you can breathe when you're drowning and weak in the knees. I want to speak louder than Ritalin for all the children who think that they've got a disease. I want to be cooler than TV for all the kids that are wondering what they're going to be. We can be stronger than bombs if you're singing along and you know that you really believe. We can be richer than industry as long as we know that there's things that we don't really need. We can speak louder than ignorance, 'cause we speak in silence every time our eyes meet. On and on and on it goes. The world, it just keeps spinning until I'm dizzy, time to breathe. So close my eyes and start again anew. I want to see through all the lies of society to the reality. Happiness is at stake. I want to hold up my head with dignity, proud of a life where to give means more than to take. I want to live beyond the modern mentality where paper is all that you're really taught to create. I know It sounds like a dream, but it's the only thing that can get me to sleep at night. I know it's hard to believe, but it's easy to see that something here isn't right. I know the future looks dark, but it's there that the kids of today must carry the light. On and on and on it goes. The world, it just keeps spinning until I'm dizzy, time to breathe. So close my eyes and start again anew.